A local animal shelter and its executive director are getting some national recognition. Courtney Parker-Cross from the Huntington Cabell Animal Shelter just got a write-up in the Washington Post highlighting the work she's been doing for the community. And I would say, personally, well-deserved.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
No doubt about that. Yep. What an honor.
Yes.
What did you think when you got the call and they told you they wanted to do a piece?
Did you think you were being punked?
Yes. Yeah, I got an email and I was like, huh? I thought it was something entirely, different, or even just junk mail or something.
Yeah.
But then I read on and I was like, oh, this,
What did you have? And I'm wondering because we've known you for so long. Did you pause and think, I'm not sure, or did you think this is great for the shelter? Because this is the kind of awareness that shelters crave because they're so into funding and help for the animals.
Right. No, I mean, I thought, wow, if this really happens, then that could be awesome for the shelter to have that kind of exposure. Yeah. So
and the write-up, it's a great piece.
Really is.
Talk to us. Have you always had this passion for animals? Did that start for you at a young age? What inspired you to get into this line of work?
Well, probably my mom and dad. A lot of people know that my dad, I mean, this was a little over the top, but he went to Indiana and bought a buffalo to be the mascot for Marshall.
The Marshall story, yeah.
So, and we had, when the plane crash happened and they died, we had a rabbit, turtles, fish, dogs, cats, the buffalo, who did not live at our house, that lived at the Proctorville.
There's the family picture right there.
And so I think it was just in my DNA to save animals. And
It really was. And there's your mom right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, these were great pictures that were part of this Washington Post article that came out. And what's the reaction been? What have you heard? What's been, I guess, the good fallout since then?
A lot of people have, just made comments and said something, and then a lot of people, donations to the shelter there's been an uptick since the article came out. And a few people even called the shelter who live far away and said they had read the article and they wanted to just make a donation and say, keep up the good work, that kind of thing. So that's been nice.
Paid off.
Yeah.
And it's more attention for pups like the one you're right here. Tell us about.
That's all I care about.
Tell us about Luca here.
This is Luca. Luca is our office dog. Come here, buddy. And he's about a year old.
Said all Tim's got pizza.
He is funny. When he is off leash and can run, he is fast, and he could do agility. And he loves to be your friend. He rides great in the car. He takes treats gently.
Yes, he does. He's very good, even with the pepperoni. He's not which I would probably be biting and the hand that feeds me.
And
he's got great ears.
He does.
And
he's
neutered and ready to go. He's about 13 months old.
Very cute. Just what a great pup.
He's our office dog. I may have said that already. And so he greets lots of people when they come to the shelter. And
Luca, you know that to be the office dog, Luca, you have to be doing something
have to be a good
because
boy.
They have so many dogs that come through, and you are the office dog.
Yes,
so that's
he
a big deal.
Yeah, and I feel like the description that they used for the shelter was very fitting. A place of hope. I'm sure there are probably some pretty challenging days.
Very.
That you go home and you're tired and you feel like the tears could flow. But do you feel like you have created that place of hope for so many animals?
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's a little overwhelming right now just because we have so many animals.
You're full.
And we're beyond full. We should look comfortably, if we could move animals in and out the way I want to, we'd have about 75 to 80 dogs, and instead we have about 180 between So we have right now dogs in the bathrooms, dogs in the office, dogs, in floor crates, and then all of our outside spaces are filled with dogs who live out there, instead of my idea was that dogs who lived inside would go out during the day and come back in at night. And we're just too full.
Too full.
But we want to give every adoptable dog a chance.
Right.
And so, we just keep plugging away. Like today we had, I know, at least 3 dogs adopted, but we took in 5. So it's just like we just keep treading water and And the cats, for whatever reason, cats are not the problem. We have about 115 cats right now, which, but you know, with kittens, you can have a bunch in a tower, and but cats keep getting adopted and pulled for rescue more easily than. I'm working on an elixir that will shrink dogs, because if we just had a shelter of little
Smaller
small dogs, we have no problems at all.
Wow,
Yeah.
that would be the elixir that gets all the,
Right,
shelter, all the money you'd ever.
Exactly.
You know, it's just like, I think the thing about it is that there was a lot of attention put to the fact that this is essentially a no-kill shelter now, and that was not the case before. I'm not going to get into the specifics of the article, but it was far from that when you first took over.
Yeah, for sure. And now,
That's why you took over.
That is why I took over.
Yeah,
because I mean, I was teaching and just doing animal rescue kind of on the side, and then I had this opportunity, so we took it. But it is, I mean, it's super expensive to operate a shelter where, you know, it gets so, you know, we always appreciate donations and, you know, any sources of funding, and we're always looking for grants and things that we can apply for, because it is really expensive to take care of all the
some extra
animals.
helping hands.
Yes, always. We love volunteers, and volunteers are welcome to come walk dogs every day from about 8:30 to 3:30, and on Tuesdays we're typically open until 6. And even on Sunday, the office isn't open, but people can still come walk dogs.
Well, there's the information right there about how you can get in touch and how you could volunteer or make donations or adopt. So, which obviously there's a great need for adoption right now. So, Courtney, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you
we
for
appreciate
having
it.
me.
And thank you, Luca.
They highlighted an incredible person, that's for sure.
I wish
Keep
I
up
had
that great
more
work.
for you, but it's all gone. Look, Luca's like, there's nothing on it.
He's
I'm
like,
not falling for that.
you don't matter anymore. Plate's empty.
Nope. You need treats. That's for Luca. Yeah. Thanks, Courtney.
Courtney, thanks so
All right,
much.
thank you.